Hi boys and girls, before we start Bible time today, I wanted to do some cooking with you. If you haven't already, you need to go wash your hands. All right, the first ingredient that we need is some flour. We need 2 cups of flour. Flour is white. Take that, add a little bit more. Put it in the bowl. There's 1 cup. Get 1 more cup. There we go. And we need a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So here's my salt. Let's see what color salt is. Salt is white too. Give that a quick little stir. And I also have some milk and some butter. The milk is warm and the butter is all melted. What color does that make? Kind of makes a yellowish white, doesn't it? Mixed in with our white salt and our white flour, I bet the whole thing is gonna be white. Pour that in. And give it a stir. Okay, now we have our dough. It's getting there. I'm going to put a little bit of flour on my work surface here. Just a little bit, not too much. And then I'm going to take this dough and put it on my work surface. Go. Get that off of there. All right, give it a little couple little kneads like this. This is what you call kneading the dough. I'm gonna push it together. Until it's one ball. Until it's nice and smooth. All right, now I'm going to take some saran wrap and rinse my hands off first. Now I'm going to take the saran wrap in it. There we go. Now we need to wait for 30 minutes. While we wait, we're gonna take Morky for a walk. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. Okay, Morky, we're home. You ready to go inside? Let's go check on that dough. All right, boys and girls, did that walk wear you out? I think it did Morky. I think he's tired now. Well, I think our dough looks pretty good. So the next thing we're gonna do is unwrap it. Take that saran wrap off. And I'm gonna cut it into 4 pieces. There we go. Now there's 2 pieces, so we need to cut it again, don't we? All right, there we go. Now I'm gonna take a piece of it, and I'm gonna make it into a ball. Look pretty good. All right, I'm gonna put it on my surface here. I put some flour on there already. I'm gonna put it on there, kind of push it down a little bit. And it doesn't have to be perfect, but I want it to be flat. So I'm gonna use this. This is called a rolling pin. And I'm gonna roll it out, make it as thin as I can. We want it to be a flatbread, right? So it is going to be nice and flat. There we go. Ooh, now it's coming really well. Nice big flatbread. It almost looks heart-shaped. All right, I think that's probably good. I'm gonna come over to my griddle. Now, griddles are hot. Should you do the griddle all by yourself? Probably not, right? You gotta have mom and dad help you. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on there, and it is hot. I can hear it sizzling already. Put a little bit of oil on there. Spread it out a bit. We don't want that flatbread to stick, do we? All right, let me go get it. Hope it fits. Okay, here we go. Ooh, I hope it's warm enough. There we go. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. So the reason I wanted to talk to you about making a flatbread is because our Bible story today talks about the Last Supper. And in the Last Supper, they are having a meal called Passover, and it's also called the Festival of Unleavened Bread. And that goes all the way back to the time of Moses. Oh, Morky's excited about Passover. It goes all the way back to the time of Moses when God asked Moses to go to Egypt to free his people. And God knew that there would just be a little bit of time for the Israelites to be able to escape Egypt. And so he told them through Moses to make unleavened bread. And because unleavened bread doesn't take very long, whereas bread that has yeast in it takes a long time. You have to mix it all up, and you gotta let it sit for hours, and then you gotta punch it down, and then you gotta let it sit for more hours as it rises. But with flatbread, you don't really have to do that. It just cooks in itself. And while that's cooking, we can go ahead and read the Bible story. Are you ready? All right. It's called The Last Supper. Then Jesus did something else. He picked up a loaf of bread and blessed it. He broke it into pieces. He gave the bread to his disciples to eat. Jesus said, "This bread is my body. Every time you do this, think of me." In the same way, he took a cup of wine and blessed it. He gave it to the disciples to drink. "This is my blood. It is poured out to forgive the sins of many." The time has come for me to go away. Where I am going, you cannot go yet. I am going to heaven to prepare a wonderful new home for you. But I will return to you soon. At first, you will be very sad. But do not be frightened. Soon you will understand, and you will be filled with joy. All right. The next page is next week's story. Let's see how this is looking. It's getting there. I'm going to try something. There we go. Okay, friends, I will send the recipe to your mom and dad if you guys want to make it at home. Have a great week. See you next time. Bye-bye.